see the angle of your turn?
Yeah.
We do not want to break that again because it's a pain in the ass for me. Try not to make sharp turns because it really puts strain on this bar, okay?
Okay.
So try not, unless it's in a fucking emergency. Okay, you're gonna cut this field?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to get the full cut when you cut it.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be about 3 foot in with that tire in order to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now, you got it set at 1500 RPMs? We're gonna test it out at 1500. We may have to go higher. The reason I don't want to go higher, because I don't want to break these old U-joints. I didn't replace them all. But these other U-joints are going to go pretty soon, okay? And I don't want to put pressure on that other blade, because that other blade's going to go pretty soon. I only put bearings on the one. You know, it's coming. It's going to start happening. So let's try to be easy and slow and not rush it. Okay, go ahead. We got it set at 1500 RPMs. He's in a low gear, which is good. I'm checking the slip clutches. And it's working. This is the setting. I don't want him to go too fast. And if he does it like this, it'll preserve the life of this machine and you'll get the job done within a week. You got old U-joints on here, some of them. I mean, we could spend a lot more money on this machine, but we spent enough. He's on your property with your tractor, and he's cutting the grass. And he knows what he's doing. Now you'll get your fucking grass cut at a decent length. You got it at a low setting, but not too low. And if he stays on level ground, it'll be just fine. You got a governor on the RPM of the engine, so there's no way he cannot over rev the engine now, because we built a small governor now he knows not to make, easy. All right, my weld is holding so far onto that shaft. It's shaking a little bit. Easy. Hey! Try to be easy on the turns. You can hear it rattling. You got to be careful, you know?
I got to slang wider than that?
A little bit. You just there's a trick to cutting grass where you just keep making circles, wide circles. Do you know that trick? Okay. You're just gonna have to take a little bit more time making your turns, that's all. Now, what you're doing, you should be splitting this field in half in order to cut it properly, okay? So I'm gonna teach you how to do that. You split this field, now you gotta stay away from trees.
That's what I've been doing with the other board. Come out here and go around the trees.
Okay.
I didn't know this thing was gonna be so wide with such a wide turn.
All right, now, in order to make this happen, okay, you see that field over there and this field over here? Let's call that one field. We do not want to go by trees. That's for the brush hog, the little brush hog, because we can repair that if it breaks easier. This is a pain in the ass. This is only for fairways and greens, mainly fairways, okay? So, we want to, we got to split this field and the one on the other side of that tree in half. Yes, we split it in half. So you should be cutting alongside the trees, but away from the overhang. Okay? You see the overhangs? It overhangs about 20 feet.
I would just go straight up. You see I already came.
Yeah, but you're too close to the. Oh, you already cut that with the brush hog?
Yeah.
The little one?
The little one, yeah.
Okay. All you got to do is cut around the trees with the brush hog, because you know there ain't no wood down there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But you didn't cut under those trees yet. That's okay. But you know you have to cut under them, so you got to stay away from those trees. Now, pay attention. When you cut now, we're going to split these fields in half. I want you to go on the far side of those trees. Yeah, on your way down, I'm going to teach you something, how to cut these big fields, so you can make your wide turn. All right? You see that tree? Take this tractor and go on the far side of that tree. Yes. And go down on that side and come around and come up here. Now you come up here and then you go around there. You're making your wide turns and you'll cut both fields. You got it? All right, go ahead. Okay, he's making his wide turn. That's good. He's learning. This machine's working real good. It's real quiet, too. And he won't blow the engine. We got it at 1,500 RPM. Now the rest of this shit can be done with the finish more, you know, and now you got the grass low. And you're not overburdening anything. And you got all the equipment you need to do the job to get this grass down now. You have it done in a week and a half, if we get the weather. You don't hear the rumbling of the turn. There's no stress on that vertical post right there. That's what we're trying to protect. Because once that goes, then we're fucked. So he'll go down this, he's making the wide turns, he's got the right RPM, he understands how to save this equipment and not overburden it. And it's the perfect speed. His grease gun broke, so we got to get that grease. We got to get him a grease gun. I'm going to call you, Lenny, and we got to purchase some more stuff. He's on his own now. I can get the hell out of here. Now you're going to get your grass cut. My name's Anthony Karam. Thanks for watching.